Have you ever noticed something strange about divorce? Not the legal side, not the paperwork, not the custody arrangements. I'm talking about what happens after. The psychological shift that almost every woman experiences after a long marriage ends. It's subtle, it's predictable, and once you see the pattern, it becomes impossible to ignore. Yet almost nobody talks about it honestly. The female brain and long-term attachment. In long-term marriages, women don't just form emotional bonds, they merge identity, daily routines, future planning, emotional regulation. Over time, the female brain stops operating in me mode and starts operating in we mode. So when the marriage ends, it's not just a relationship that collapses, an internal structure breaks. Let me give you a real-world example. Imagine a woman in her late 30s, married for 12 years, kids grown enough to be independent. After the divorce, everyone tells her the same thing. You're finally free. You'll glow now. This is your time. And at first, it feels true. Stage reef and control recovery. This phase feels empowering. Control comes back. She decides what to wear, where to go, who to talk to, how to live. She redecorates the house, changes her hair, starts going out more. This feels like freedom, and it is. But psychologically, this stage isn't clarity, it's nervous system relief. The brain is decompressing after years of emotional pressure. Why validation becomes so important. Here's a key point in female psychology. Women process self-worth socially. After divorce, that feedback system disappears, so the brain looks outward for confirmation. Attention, compliments, desire, visibility. Social media and dating apps provide instant feedback. The problem is, this validation is wide but shallow. It boosts confidence without rebuilding emotional security. The confidence illusion. At this stage, many women believe, I've finally found myself. But what they've really found is stimulation, new attention, new excitement, new options. Female psychology responds strongly to novelty, but novelty fades faster than attachment. And when it fades, the emptiness underneath becomes louder. Identity confusion. This is where the real struggle begins. Because now comes the hardest question. If I'm not a wife, who am I emotionally? Not socially, not professionally, emotionally. The freedom that once felt empowering now feels unanchored. No emotional witness, no shared history holder, no consistent attachment figure. This is when anxiety quietly increases. Why dating starts to feel empty. From a female psychology perspective, attraction is not the same as emotional safety. After divorce, attention often comes easily, but attention doesn't replace emotional depth, predictability, long-term bonding. The brain stops craving excitement and starts craving familiarity, and dating begins to feel repetitive and draining. The internal reckoning. This isn't regret, it's psychological realism. The realization that divorce didn't remove emotional work, it delayed it. Old patterns resurface, attachment needs remain, unresolved wounds return, and comparison with the past begins. The hard truth about female growth after divorce. Women who truly heal after divorce don't do it by escaping marriage. They do it by rebuilding internal identity, understanding attachment patterns, developing emotional self-regulation, separating validation from self-worth. Without this work, freedom slowly turns into loneliness. Divorce changes circumstances. It does not automatically change psychology, and unless the internal work happens, the same emotional needs resurface, just in different relationships. That's the pattern. And once you understand female psychology, it becomes impossible to ignore. If this perspective helped you understand women's psychology on a deeper level, make sure to like the video, it really supports the channel, and subscribe if you want more psychology-based insights.